Hey readers, welcome back. We've been talking and spending so much time thinking about social issues and digging into our texts. Many of you are finding things that your characters are facing actually might be things that connect to your own personal lives or the people around you. Remember, these things are social issues because they affect many people, not just one character or one person. It also reminds us that when we're going through hard times, we're not alone, and there are other people experiencing our issues. Readers, today I want to teach you that when we watch our characters struggle through difficult times in their lives, we also need to notice how they're reacting to the situation. When we pay attention to how our characters react to the situation, we learn a lot more about them on the inside. Today, our investigation is going to be all about that. I want to come back to the idea of Harbor Me. In Harbor Me, when we were reading this, we focused a lot on immigration happening. I want you to recall Esteban. When we thought about Esteban, we knew that Esteban's father and eventually even his mother were sent back to live in the Dominican Republic. His dad was taken away from the family's home, and we want to think about how Esteban was reacting on the inside. Well, you know what? I can think about a couple examples. You're going to notice I have a poster here ready to jot some examples of how our character Esteban was reacting. So let's put our character reaction here. I noticed that Esteban, one of the ways that he kind of reacted to immigration was he just became very detached and kind of alone. He was feeling really sad. So Esteban pulled himself away from others. This is one of the ways that we notice our character was reacting to the social issue that was happening in our book. How else did Esteban react on the inside? What other things did he do? Thinking back to Harbor Me. Well, eventually he started sharing his story. And so I wanted to jot that down because I thought that was really interesting because he was so willing to share his notes from his poppy, those beautiful poems that his poppy wrote, and the other students were just mesmerized by how amazing they were. So he eventually shared his story. And I noticed something even more about that. He not only shared his story, but he felt proud of what his father was doing and how his father kind of talked about the fact that he won't let them kind of take him down because of how heavy everything was. Readers, did you see what I did here? When we noticed there was a social issue happening, I thought about how our character was reacting specifically to the social issue. Now, I've learned more about Esteban and who he is on the inside. All right, readers, it's time for you to give it a try. Think back to Indian No More. In Indian No More, wow, we have seen so many different social issues happening. Recently in our story, we noticed the family attempt to go out to dinner. And we know that dinner didn't go so well. In fact, they were judged by the way they looked. We saw some of the racism happening, where they were judged and thought of as not good enough as other people. Let's think specifically about Regina. How did Regina act when their family was denied service at this restaurant? When that racism was happening to Regina? Think about how she acted on the inside and how our character was reacting. Hit the next button to post and share your ideas. Remember, our post is to share our school ideas and grow our ideas about the book. Go ahead and post now.